thousands of families are facing a distressing reality. Their child benefits have been abruptly suspended, potentially due to a breach of privacy laws. This alarming situation stems from a government crackdown on benefit fraud, where the tax authority, HMRC, used information from the Home Office to identify potential cases. But here's where it gets controversial. Legal experts are suggesting that this process may have violated privacy regulations. The Information Commissioner's Office, ACO, the UK's data watchdog, has stepped in and contacted HMRC to address the concerns raised. The pressure is mounting on the government to explain why incomplete travel data from the Home Office was used, leading to the suspension of benefits. Liberal Democrat spokesperson Steve Darling has labeled the situation unacceptable, emphasizing the potential for serious flaws within the welfare system, with innocent people paying the price. And this is the part most people miss. HMRC has stated that they've reinstated payments to 1,979 families as of October 31st. While they are confident that the majority of the 23,500 payment suspensions were correct, they've urged anyone wrongly sanctioned to contact a helpline for swift resolution. The flaws in the HMRC's approach became apparent when politicians in Northern Ireland discovered that payments were stopped for families who had travelled through Dublin Airport. This issue then expanded to include families across the UK, including those who had travelled through the same airport or whose holidays from up to 3 years ago were flagged as one-way tickets abroad. The crackdown even affected individuals who didn't board their flights, such as a woman whose child fell ill at the departure gate. Further complicating matters, a teacher on a school trip, booked through her employer, couldn't provide a plane ticket to prove her return, leading to benefit issues. Eleanor Does, a barrister and privacy law expert, pointed out that data protection principles require personal data to be accurate. She stated that if the accuracy of the data is questionable, as evidenced by these cases, it suggests a breach of data protection law. The ICO has emphasized that any data sharing between public bodies must be necessary, proportionate, and compliant with data protection laws. This includes ensuring data accuracy, especially when making decisions about benefit payments. The core issue is that the Home Office shared incomplete travel data with HMRC, which then implemented the government's anti-fraud operation, resulting in benefit suspensions. HMRC maintains it has not violated any data protection laws, stating adherence to UK GDPR and other relevant legislation. They also engage with the ICO, which is part of the Digital Economy Act Governance Board. However, the Home Office's own communications reveal significant caveats. Their documents state that travel history should be interpreted as an intention to travel rather than proof of travel. HMRC has issued 2 apologies for the distress caused and, following a review, suspended the practice of stopping child benefits without first checking with recipients. They will now cross-check travel data with PAYE tax data. HMRC has an agreement with the Home Office to use travel data for compliance activities. Does argues that data protection laws require schemes like this to demonstrate the necessity and proportionality of using travel data. She highlights the need for a human rights balance, given the potential detriment to individuals' lives and the distress caused. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you believe the government's actions were justified, or do you think they crossed a line? Share your opinions in the comments below.